I modified it a little bit, and I went to a 2-burner stove. 1-burner stove didn't last long at all. I guess I burned it up. I'm not sure what happened to it, but so I went to a 2-burner stove. I'm gonna get a pound of hamburger, a jar of ragu, my strainer, my noodles, and I'll be good to go. And I just start cooking. Hamburger. Get this started while I get everything else out. Don't want to talk too loud because the neighbors next door probably think I'm a crazy man over here talking to myself. But that's the way it is. Got a good fire going, so I'm going to burn that trash. I usually brown my hamburger first before I put the ragu on it. Ragu, strainer, noodles. I like noodles better than spaghetti strings. My onions. I put my onions on everything. Ain't that right, little man? Little man and Amber had a busy day today with me. Cooked the hamburger and put the ragu in it and boil my noodles and boop, I got dinner. A gallon of spring water from Walmart, 60 cents a gallon. I go about my shoulders have taken a beating in my life. I've broken both my shoulders, so they're pretty messed up. But you know, thank the Lord I can still move them somewhat. Took me 2 years of therapy just to be able to use them again, because I broke this one kayaking, and I broke this one on a fall. So it is, you know, life goes on. But I'm a free spirit now. That's all that counts. Can't live in yesterday. You gotta live for today and move on. Oh, there's no food yet. No food yet. I haven't cooked it yet. I haven't cooked it yet. No. I'm getting everything I need to cook with. A plate. And once again, my Parmesan cheese. You gotta have that. I always I put the meat in one container, and after I boil the noodles, I'll put them in the other container, and then I kind of like mix it up using both containers. I love this pan. I think I only paid like $8 for it. Pretty simple to make. I love spaghetti. Get the boil in the water too. See, I can cook, you know, take it inside or outside. I went with the 2-burner stove because the 1-burner stove, everything was slow doing anything. Plus I burned the thing up, I don't know. Cheap stove. I made sure I kept the receipt on this one. Use seashell noodles. I like them over the thin spaghetti. The fire's going pretty good. Y'all must have a good noses on y'all to be able to smell that food. I can smell it a little bit, but it's not as good as y'all. See, the hamburger's getting nice and brown now. I'm talking about my hamburger getting brown now. Stove works really good. Works a lot better than that single stove. I think I paid $19 grand total for it, which ain't a bad deal. Yeah, hamburger's beginning to look good. I put the ragu in it, and then I'll let it simmer while the noodles, make sure it's all not red anymore, make sure it's cooked. I use the best meat I can buy. I think it's 70-30 or either 90-10, something like that. Fat, you know, less fat than just regular hamburger. Try not to eat a whole lot of red meat, but I'm not a vegetarian by no means. I gotta have I'm a meat and potato man. But I got sick about 5 years ago and I packed on a lot of weight. I actually went up to 240 pounds. Now I'm back down to about 190, so I'm pretty proud of myself there. One day at a time. You gotta have confidence in yourself. Because you can only live for yourself. You can't live for anybody else. If you're not happy with yourself, who you be happy with? That's the way I look at it. We'll drain the water out. He always does. Whoa. Almost lost it. Should have put this on that because I'm left-handed. Because I'm not left-handed. Time for the ragu. See, ragu. I don't like it real runny. I'll see how this works out. What are you doing, little man? Try again until you get it right. Yeah, it's a lot better. It looks pretty good, don't it? You can cook any meal out here camping that you can cook at home. I mean, splashing it all over me though, but life goes on. That's the way it goes, I guess. Okay, I'll bring it to a full boil and then I'll cut it down and let it simmer. So I got my sauce ready. Just a matter of getting the noodles boiled and be good to go. I had to wipe it off the best I can because I know spaghetti will probably stain this shirt, but got it boiling, so I'm just going to turn it down to a simmer. I let this sit here and simmer for a little bit. Let it simmer while the noodles are cooking, and once the noodles cook, I'll be ready to go. Got me a glass of tea. I really don't use a refrigerator in the camper. I've got an electric Coleman cooler I use, and I haven't had any problems out of it yet. I've been using it for, I reckon, about 6 months now, and I only paid $100 for it. And, you know, 20 bags of ice, you done blown $100. So even if it broke now, I've gotten my money's worth out of it. All I'm doing is waiting on the noodles to boil, and once they boil, be ready to eat. So when it hits the 5, I'm gonna strain them out. I like these little noodles. I don't know why. I think they're cool, I guess. Because really, it's not. If you clean up as you go, I mean, don't let the food sit there all night and then in the morning try to chunk it out. I clean up as I go. Pulled out the good plate tonight. I usually use those real flimsy paper plates, but I use them when I'm cooking something like this. Real pretty, just hanging out here, sun's going down, and really is a pretty park. I'll give it that much. Georgia has some pretty parks. So I just always use a spatula. Must be a farm around here someplace. They say they got alligators around here, but the girl said most of the time they stay in the water at this time of the year. But so much easier to cook on an electric stove than to pull the propane, the Coleman out and hook tanks to it and blah, 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 blah. It's so much easier just to use an electric stove. I mean, as long as you got electricity, you can do it. And, you know, when I don't have electricity, I got my U.S.A generator, so I got it pretty well made, either way you look at it. The only thing I can't run off the U.S.A generator is the air conditioning unit, but everything else I can run off of it. All my receptacles work, and the TV works, the DVD player works, and if I run low on my battery, it'll run the propane heater. So you just pull one out and try it. See if it's cooked or not. If not, cook it longer. You can have good dinners camping. I mean, just because you're camping don't mean you gotta eat bologna sandwiches the whole time. You can cook anything camping that you cook at home. Except bacon, and they do have bacon ovens too. About done. Now all I do is I walk over there and I'll strain them. And I don't think that water's gonna hurt the ground. All it is pure water. Now I'll put the noodles in one container, spaghetti sauce in another container. Take out a little bit of each I want, and the rest I got them spaced up like that in separate containers. I can either put them together or keep them separate. And every time I want them, I just heat them up, put them together and heat them up, and have spaghetti when I want it. Time to strain it. I'm gonna let him get down the road because I don't want him to see me pouring it on the ground like that, because you're really not supposed to, but to me it's just pure water, so I'll just put it on the bench and pour it through, and then shake them, shake them, shake them, and okay, got the noodles. Just shake all the water out. I mean, just like you strain it at home. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do, you know, nasty water like that, but just regular spring water. Yeah. Then you put the noodles in one container, and you put the spaghetti sauce in the other, and you take up the desired amount you want. Okay, you just put the desired amount you want. Put your spaghetti sauce on it and mix it all up. The cheese. Cheese. And there you go. My spaghetti dinner. Looks good. I'm going to enjoy it. Hope you all enjoy it too. Thank you. If you like it, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I'd appreciate it.